We're here today with Wendy Harris, President and CEO of CESO. She recently returned from Burkina Faso to take a look at some of our assignments and to meet with some of our partners. Wendy, can you tell us something about Burkina Faso?
Absolutely. Burkina Faso is a wonderful country. It was an amazing experience, both to get to know our programs and to get to know the local people. Our programs there began in 2003 with a short period where they were put on hold in 2011 due to political instability. Burkina Faso is a relatively poor country. It's ranked 161 out of 169 countries on the Human Development Index and has lots of challenges. The illiteracy rate among adults is over 70%, which definitely means there's lots of opportunity for us to go and do capacity building work. We work in 6 industries or sectors in Burkina Faso: microfinance, hospitality and tourism, youth entrepreneurship and training, women's empowerment, agribusiness, and strengthening civil society. So those are the areas where we do almost all of our work. This is a professional training institute at Zinyare. It's focused on youth entrepreneurship and training. It was established through a partnership with the Taiwanese government and the Ministry of Youth. So the Ministry of Youth that we were doing the database on recommended us or asked us to work with this technical institute. At first, for developing curriculum and improving administration. It's a new school, opened in 2010, with 216 boys and 35 girls. The focus is on youth entrepreneurship, job training, and vocational and technical skills. Interestingly, there's a group of girls who attend the school who are supported by the Minister of Women. And the idea is they want girls to get trained and be an example that women can do jobs that are traditionally done by men. Their target is 1,000 students per year, so you can see they've got a lot of room to grow. So they need to increase the visibility of their programming and expand the curriculum, and CESO will be involved in both of those things. This is one of my favorite stories. It's an orphanage. You can see the 2 women there are the nuns, and the gentleman is CESO staff member Francois, our country rep in Burkina Faso. This orphanage does many things to generate revenue to try and take care of the children. And one of the things they do is run a small bakery. So they use the excess revenue from the bakery to feed and clothe the children. They were having trouble making it financially viable. It wasn't generating enough revenue. So we sent in a professional baker there who looked at their processes and changed the recipe for their bread. And a couple of things happened out of that. He changed the recipe from being reliant on wheat to being based on millet, which is a locally grown grain. And improving the processes that they were using, they were able to increase revenue by 3 times. The other amazing thing that happened here is it also supported the local farmers because they were now supplying the millet. Here's a client, a bakery pastry shop that we worked with a few years ago. They were having trouble financially and were heading towards bankruptcy. So we sent in a pastry chef to work with them, completely revamp their recipes, their processes, and you can see the staff that's in their original location there. The owner was not there that day because he was at the project site where they were building their second location. So you can see the massive impact of the work. Here I am with our 2 country staff, Francois on the right, Eudoxie on the left, and 4 of our volunteer advisors who were on assignments while I was in Burkina Faso. On the left, Claude Hérault, Benoit Bouchard, Elizabeth Normando, and Carmen Gagnon. There was one other VA in Burkina Faso, but he was in a more rural area, so isn't in the picture, and his name is Jacques Marcel, also working with a microfinance client. This is one of our microfinance clients. Our microfinance program began in 2006, and it's an evolving sector in Burkina Faso under their national microfinance strategy. It's governed by an umbrella organization, which is CESO's primary microfinance partner, and this is one of the members of that organization. Microfinance is very important to the economy of Burkina Faso and particularly important for women. So this organization is called MUFED, and we are there with the director, Madame Cecile. And we're showing some products that the women who've benefited from microfinance have been able to generate and sell, and they're shea butter products. So one of the main benefits of the microfinance clients, which there are just so many stories, is that these women are able to support their families. Their children are able to go to school, and they're able to pay for their school fees, and in some cases have 2 meals a day instead of 1. You can see here an assignment or a group of people we work with at the Ministry of Youth. Our volunteer advisor there, Carmen Gagnon, is working with the ministry to help them increase their visibility. One of the ways she's done that is by creating a website, and in fact their website is one of the most advanced among all the ministries. And a really nice quote, they said when CESO VAs come to work with them, they give everything. That was really very gratifying for me.
I really appreciate this information, Wendy. Thank you.
Thank you.